say, I'm a new kid on the block, but they jump still. I got skills with the rock.
And you be Austin like Steve Austin. Steady Fawcett, we cash her from hitting mash burn.
On the break, you want me to take these two with a left, right, it should look.
More steals than Ricky hit from the Pac-10.
I ain't new to this, I give assists like a high school tutor. But who the hell said being a kid was easy? But ain't nothing going on but cash and be ballin'. But I guess they all is cause they hear a brother fallin'. Don't sweat it, everything's gonna be alright. Let's go back, but for years to be exact. High school, the fools didn't know how to act. This ain't Joe's, the whole street treated me different. But I was good on the dribble like an infant. And it went all down the corner playing in UC Berkeley.
Kendrick, I believe the phrase is back like cooked crack is what we are.
Oh, yeah.
As the Mavs are back another season, and so are we.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is our first, I guess, first game back. Which Mavs we didn't do the other three. But yeah, man, happy Mavs back, man. Happy Mavs back.
No need.
Yeah, happy fan, man. Look forward to it, man. I mean, another Mavs
No
season.
need to, Kendrick. No need to.
Another Mavs season, you know. Hey, Walt got 83-0, you know. And then if they lose the first game of the season, then he got them going 82-1. So, hey, happy time. Happy time. Team look deep.
Yep.
Yep.
You know what that, so you know what that means, right?
What that mean? What that mean?
That means that we're gonna win the World Cup.
Oh, yeah. That's light work right there. That's light
That's exactly
work.
what that means. That means we're gonna win the World Cup.
The in-season tournament, that's light work right there. That's what you're talking about. That's light work right there. That's light work. We already got that in fast. I mean,
yeah.
We win
the in-season tournament and everything.
Yeah, the court denied us that crazy looking court. I guess we couldn't pay for or something like that because we're going through transition ownership. But that's the reason why we didn't get the nod for the championship. But we get it this year, man. That's light work. Don't worry about it. It's light work. We got that. And we think about the big championship at the end in June. When we were demonstrably beat out of by the Boston Celtics. But hey, new year, new teammates. Hey, new times to get things done. Mavs looking good in this.
Yeah, one of my favorite basketball players is on this team now.
Yeah, we know. That's why you locked in.
Yeah.
Mavs looking good. Klay Thompson finally got some shots to go in after 2 weeks.
It was a smoke screen. We was fooling y'all the whole time with them other games. We were missing on purpose. We saving ourselves for night one against Spurs.
Well, I saw Twitter after Klay had that 0 for 9 against the Clippers. I said somebody said on Twitter, I guess Klay needs to get out of California because the last time he was in California, he went over 10 against Sacramento Kings. So as long as I'm in California, you good. But yeah, man. Listen, you know my guy, my favorite man is Derek Lively. Had a great night tonight, man. Was efficient. I think he hit every last one of his shots except one. Blocked a whole bunch of shots. Played good defense. Great hands. Passing the ball. Didn't start this game. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Derek Lively, what he's gonna be able to do this season, man. He's so far my most interesting man of this upcoming season.
Well, I'm just excited about the Mavs in general here. You know, it's preseason, but you know, we got a chance to see some things tonight. Still no Luka tonight, but that's all right. It's okay. Not a big.
Hey, no problem. Luka and Maxey will be ready for the start of the season. So hey, a bonus treat. Maxey's gonna be ready too. He's gonna be all good to go. He's for the start of the season. So Mavericks gonna be in full health. Well, no Dante Exum, but this roster so deep, you're not worried about it like you would last year. So hey, Mavericks gonna be close to health. It is getting ready for Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs CP3 to come in next Thursday, a week from tonight, on TNT. The season gets started at the AAC Spurs Mavs. But hey, let's talk about some Bucks Mavs.
Well, yeah, you know how this post game show goes. Same thing. We still have approval for Jason Kidd to play this the theme song. Still got the post game. We're gonna have the post game interviews. We're gonna have the post game highlights. So I tell you what, Kieran, let's start. Let's go. Let's recap what happened tonight.
Yeah, man. Looked great tonight. Especially for Kyrie. I mean, good grief, man. He started 6 for 6 in this game. Had it locked in to start, man. And also,
but did he end with 10 points tonight?
I think it was, what was it? It was 14 points to end tonight. He was, like I said, he was 6 or 7. Well, that last shot he took was kind of like a heat check, deep 3. Other than that, man, he had to go again. His first point was a backdoor layup cut from Daniel Gafford. And that's go right there, the 3 right there. Kyrie like he's in full regular season mode right there. That's a good sign. As we look right here, and hey,
good pass.
Yeah,
good pass.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of that, people jumping on your guy right there, Klay, and they're gonna lead up to the run. That's Kyrie again with a pull-up 3. He had it locked, like I said, he had it locked in.
Locked in tonight.
This team, I'm just telling you, this is the deepest Mavs team I've seen.
Yeah,
since the championship year. And
so you understand why I say we're going 83-0.
I don't come on. Oh yeah, you can say that. I kind of got reasonable. I got more reasonable. I got more reasonable expectations. I think it's gonna be a 55 to 58 win season. But hey, if they go 83-0, you better win a championship. You better win.
We're gonna go 83-0. We're not gonna win a championship.
Oh, that's a failure. You better play. That's a failure. That's a failure right there.
Can't get everything you want, Kendrick. Can't get everything you want.
But get that. You better not win that. You better not win every damn game and get put out in the first round. Boy, I moved the team to Vegas. Oh, that's a 3 right there. Who's that? Gary Trent Jr.?
Oh, we're gonna see a big highlight from Omax here later on.
Oh yeah.
What a game! Omax had a nice game tonight too.
Yeah. Omax, he had a. I don't know if it was a dunk more than a stuff. He didn't actually dunk the ball. He kind of pushed it off in there, but he was still impressive.
Is that one? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he went. Klay went on a little spurt here, and this is the power with him, man. If he gets on these spurts, the game can get quickly out of hand. That's what kind of pushed the Mavericks.
Don't do it. Don't dance on Kyrie. Don't give it. Don't fly on him like that, Bree.
They dumb. I think they went on a 16-0 run in the second quarter. Playing good defense.
Okay.
I think that's Jaden Hardy with a putback right there. Yeah, this is what I like Jaden Hardy doing. I like him scoring. I don't want him pushing the ball or maneuvering the basketball or sitting up there trying to.
Okay, so you're done with that experiment.
Yeah, he's Tim Hardaway Jr.
Don't tell me this is another one. They found Klay. Oh, don't tell me they found Klay on the fast break. They did not just find Klay on the fast break.
Yeah, get ready to see that. The Mavs pushing the basketball, Klay getting to that wing. That's another 3.
Oh, not in the corner.
Yeah, that was a stick right there. If they had some of that, they probably would have won the NBA Finals. Yeah, but that was last year.
Probably could have won the finals. You know, they said we were Klay Thompson away from winning the finals.
Oh, we got a dunk by PJ right there.
That's what Nico say.
Hey.
Okay, Jaden Hardy.
Yeah.
Hardy.
I want Hardy just trying to score, not trying to think. Just score.
Okay. Yeah. What's wrong with him thinking?
Yeah, that basketball IQ still low. But hey, the shot looks like he found the shot though. Hey, look at that! Wow.
Man. Oh, okay, Daniel Gafford. I got a text from you earlier that said get off the floor. Where's that play at? Where you was like get off the floor?
Well, he kept holding stuff, man. Every time he got hit, he was holding his wrist.
Oh, Dinwiddie with it.
Holding his head. Yeah, Dinwiddie. We're gonna talk about him a little bit later. But
okay.
I mean, hell, man. I mean, shoot the damn ball. Shoot it. Jesus Christ. Just passing up shots. Oh, that's a shot right there. Oh, there you go. Our boy Najee Marshall. I like that kid's game. Ooh. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go. Dinwiddie, shoot the ball.
With it.
Shoot the ball,
With
man.
it.
I don't need you trying to be a point guard. I need you to shoot the ball.
Then witty that thing.
That was a block by D Live. Oh, 3 by. Listen, it wasn't much. Listen, we all know that Milwaukee was resting all his starters, but you still got to play the game. Oh, that's D Live right there. Listen, if he's developing a floater, if he develop a floater game,
get that shot out of here.
Yeah, that's a block right there. If he's developing a floater game now, and then he gets 3 games, he's gonna beat 19, 18 points a game. To go with his 10 rebounds. So he's gonna be based on.
He ripped him.
That's Najee Marshall at his best. Should have been and one. That's the best on the ball defense, picking up 94 feet.
Cookies.
And this right here, the Alex Star was off the floor. But hey,
who's number 10?
Zach Williams, the kid from here last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Mavericks. Listen, some of these guys are not going to make the team, but they're pretty damn good players.
Yes,
but
they are.
Like I said, this is a deep team, and like I said, these guys who get run down. Hey, if they won't make the team here, they can make it for someone else. So just because a door may be closing here, don't mean another one open up.
Oh, don't dunk on that boy like that.
Oh yeah, that was our boy.
Oh, he went in the basket again. What's wrong with that boy?
Omax look like he's doing something. He done gained some confidence.
Wait a minute. Wait. The last 3 plays was Omax. Where did this come from?
Yeah, I'm trying to say, man, look like he done gained some confidence. He heard what you
said about him in summer league.
it was well deserved. He did so.
He heard what you said.
I'm glad he did, because he did so. He did so.
He said, "Take this with you, Kendrick."
I mean, Jesus Christ, you're a first round pick. Like you, oh man. Listen, I started to like this kid Clark, man. I mean that kid. Excuse me. I mean, he's not Clark Sharp. That kid right there, he's got some bounce in his legs for being 7'5", and he had a couple blocks in this game. That was impressive. So I think the Mavericks big man situation is finally fixed. After all these years, it's finally fixed.
Well, we got like 3 or 4. We got like 3 or 4 of them now.
Yeah, he got 3 of them that look like they legitimate, young, good-looking centers. So the Mavs center problem should be fixed. At least from now until the immediate future. But big win by the Mavs, 109-84. Mavs finally get their first preseason win of the preseason.
We pulling smoke screen on you guys the whole time, setting you up for the 83-0 run with those other games.
Ending their preseason 1-3. Meanwhile, the Milwaukee Bucks in their preseason also 1-3. Milwaukee did not play any of the starters, but hey, Mavericks still handling up on that business. Luka Doncic once again out, but don't worry, he'll be ready to go start of the season, as well as Maxi Kleber will be ready to go the start of the season. And there we go.
Well, I mean it's been a long time since we did this, but let's cue it up. You know what time it is. My favorite part of the Mavs post game show, the stats and the facts.
Oh man, I got it. Listen, man, I've been playing hurt. I just went to the dentist again to put this temporary tooth in by an 80-year-old woman whose hands were shaking. So when she had that drill in her hand.
What happened?
I'm gonna give y'all guys the skinny. I had I came in for my lunch break to get my temporary tooth put in. I had a root canal last Friday, so they called me in there to get it put in. And here comes this 80-year-old woman, barely could walk. I thought, well, maybe she was some kind of assistant. She said, "No, I'm a dentist." So okay. Well, she came in and I noticed she had a shake in her hands.
All you need to know is whatever insurance he got, don't go with that.
It was a very noticeable shake. And then when I asked her why are you shaking, she said, don't worry, Sonny. I won't be shaking when I had this drill in my hand. I told her, I said, it's all right, man. You can hit anything in there as long as you don't hit my tongue. I need that for the post game show tonight. I got to be able to talk. So she chuckled. We got through it, and it was all good. Got me in and out of there, and everything went right. A little tender on my tooth, a little tender, but we good to go for the night for the post game show. But let's get to the stats and facts.
Yeah, let's get to it. My favorite part of the night. Oh, to run up some new theme music.
All right, let's get to the stats and facts brought to you by Milwaukee. All right, once again, Mavs win 109-84. Both teams are 1-3 to end their preseason. Let's get to the team stats for the night. Mavericks were shot 50% from the field. Pretty damn good tonight. To the Milwaukee Bucks, 37%. Mavs also were 8 out of 28 from the 3-point line for 29%. Meanwhile, the Milwaukee Bucks were 11 out of 35 for 31%. But hey, Mavericks, you're gonna like this. Hopefully they can continue this during the regular season. The Mavs were 21 out of 25 from the free throw line for 84%. I want to say that because finally, I hope the Mavs can shoot a good team percentage from the free throw line. They were last season middle of the pack in free throw percentage. If they can increase that, they're gonna have a damn good season. They were 21-25 for 84%. Meanwhile, the Milwaukee Bucks, 3 of 5, didn't get that much. No Giannis, no Dame, no chance to get to the line, just for 60%. Rebounds, highly in favor of the Mavs, 53-37. On advantage on the boards. As far as offensive, Maverick also had advantage on that 9-7. Assists, advantage Milwaukee Bucks. They were 28, the Mavs 23. As steals, both teams had eight steals apiece. Blocks, Mavs had a block party tonight. They had 9 blocks. Coach Kidd definitely gonna like that. To the Milwaukee Bucks, 4. The Mavericks did turn the ball over 16 times. Going to have to clean that up. Mavericks are, I think, tied for second in turnovers during the preseason, so we're going to have to clean up. They had 16 of them. Meanwhile, the Milwaukee Bucks had 13. The Mavericks, had 19 points off the Milwaukee Bucks, 13 turnovers, but the Milwaukee Bucks had 18 points off the 16 Mavs turnovers. Fast break points, highly in favor of the Mavs. Get up and go. That's what we like to see. Pace. Mavericks had 30 fast break points.
Pace, yeah. Push.
Yeah, Mavericks had 30 fast break points to the Milwaukee Bucks. 9 points in the paint advantage. Mavs also 58-32 for the Milwaukee Bucks. Fouls. Milwaukee had 20 of them to the Mavs, 10, and the largest lead of the game for both teams were the Milwaukee Bucks early in the game, then a 4-point lead. The Mavs took highly control of the game since then. Their largest lead of the game was 29 points. Let's get to the box score if we can right now. Let's get to the winning team.
Yeah, my favorite part.
Get to the starters. PJ Washington played 22 minutes. Had 6 points when he's a plus 19. Had 2 steals, 1 assist. Also had 7 boards on 7 rebounds in the game. Like to see that. You're gonna love this. You're gonna really love this. PJ Washington.
Chat me up.
PJ Washington was 4 for 4 from his free throw shooting tonight. In the preseason, PJ Washington.
Let him know. Tell him about it.
In the free throw, his free throw percentage in the preseason, PJ Washington has been shooting 80% from the free throw line. If he does that, he could be a 15 to 16 point scorer.
Yeah,
I like to see that because PJ Washington. Listen, PJ Washington was god over for the free throw line last season, and we all saw it. So good for PJ Washington, but he was 0 for 2 from 3.
He was.
Yeah, one of 6.
He's a key part. He's definitely a key part to the Mavericks run, though.
Yeah, 1 of 6 from the field. That one field goal was that fast break dunk led by your boy Klay Thompson in 22 minutes. PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, 17 minutes. He was 4 or 5 from the field. He was also, you're gonna like this. He was 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Love that. He's a poor free throw shooter. Also, he had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, had 2 blocks. He's a plus 14. Walt had 11 points in the game. Your boy Kyrie Irving, 19 minutes, like we talked about. He was 6 or 7 from the field. Also had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. He was a plus 13. He had 14 points in the game. Quentin Grimes, He got the start tonight. 24 minutes. Good. He had 20 points in the last game. Well, guess what? He only had one in this one. That was off a free throw. But he did have 4 assists. But hey, but you're gonna like this, Walt. He had 10 rebounds in this game. He didn't score, but he had 10 rebounds in this game. He was a plus 27.
If you can't do something, you can't do one thing, give me something else.
Hell, we know Tim Hardaway Jr. would have had those damn 10 rebounds. He may have 10.
Whoa,
he may have 10 shots
ouch.
he missed. I'm just saying. But he did put up a Tim Hardaway stat line. 0 for 7 from the field, 0 from 3.
Ouch.
From 3-point line. Yeah, but he did have 1 point. But
Chicken says Omax cut off the wingspan on the poster dunk tonight. Yeah, this is what we want from Omax.
Yeah. As we get to the bench, Omax Prosper we talked about 17 minutes. He was 4 or 5, including that impressive throw down and one. Didn't make the free throw though. We did have another and one which he made. But he was
wow.
I'm just saying.
So let me get this straight. So basically, he says, "Take that, Kendrick." He heard all the stuff you said, so now you got to undercut him. Say, well, yeah, he did everything good tonight, but he didn't make any free throws.
Yeah, he did.
So that's what you're doing.
He had the great dunk, but he missed the free throw. The finish it off. You got to finish it off with the free throw. So you take.
How many points did he have?
He had 9 points, man. He was a plus 4.
Yeah, come on, man. Give him some credit, man. Stop knocking him for one free throw.
Just say he had an impressive dunk and then missed the free throw right out. That's all.
You gave him a compliment sandwich, okay? You gave him a compliment and then you took it back. That's called a compliment sandwich. Is what you did.
Listen. We gotta report the facts. We gotta report the truth. We are broadcasters.
Yeah.
We gotta report the good with the bad. We gotta report the good with the bad. I'm just saying,
we do. But I mean, good Lord, my God,
you gotta finish it off. He, like I said, he had 9 points. He was a plus 4. Had an assist. Had 3 rebounds in the game. He was 1 or 2 from his free throws. We know that free throw he missed. 0-1 from 3, 4 or 5 from the field in 17 minutes. And Najee Marshall also had 17 minutes. He was 3 or 5 from the field. He was 1 or 1 from. He made his 1 3-pointer.
Wow.
I mean, I'm just saying.
So tonight's word with you is free throws.
But I'm just saying he was 2 or 2 from his free throws.
So he made his free throws.
Yeah, he made both his free throws. He also had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, was a plus 4. He also had 9 points. Derek Lively, 17 minutes. He was 4 or 4 from the field. Had 10 points, had 9 rebounds. Almost had a double in 17 minutes. Damn, he was a plus 9. Also, he had 3 blocks.
Who's that?
Derek Lively. He almost had a double. 10 points and 9
that's my guy.
9 rebounds.
You didn't know that, right? Derek Lively, too lively. That's my guy, too lively.
Yep. He almost had a double in 17 minutes. That's impressive.
Yeah,
that's like I said, he was like I said, he was 4 or 4 from the field. He also made both of his free throws in this game. So it is what it is. Spencer Dinwiddie didn't get Dinwiddie. He was in 17 minutes. He had 8 points. He was 3 or 8 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, but he made both of his free throws. Let's
ask you a question real quick. Why are you holding everybody's feet to the fire for free throws in the preseason? Is that because you think that behavior is going to carry over to the regular season? Is that why you make this?
The Mavs, listen, the Mavs team-wise were not a good free throw shooting team in the regular season, and they wasn't a really good free throw shooting team in the playoffs. So that's something that we got to monitor. We got to monitor and see if they're a better free throw shooting team. But Dinwiddie,
every night. So every game, every night, you're gonna be watching free throws.
Yeah, they count
pretty
too.
much.
They're points too. He did have a rebound.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna hold you to that now because I don't want you to start when certain people on the team, like your favorite players, start missing free throws. You don't mention it. I'm gonna have to call you out on and be like, hey, don't let them pass.
I don't have one. I only have one favorite person, Derek Lively. I don't know what you're talking about. But Dinwiddie was a plus 11.
Step back jacking.
But you must be talking about the EA's favorite player. You got to talk to EA about that. But anyway,
I'm just saying,
Dinwiddie,
back jacking. You want to stand on on the what's the name of him.
Well,
We'll see.
those goggles are out of date right now. You got it for on the lookout for Luke. Take them off, man. This 2024. You had them goggles on since 2021.
I got them on now.
Get some more. But like I said before, Dinwiddie was a plus. Was a plus. Oh, you all say it. 1 assist and 1 rebound. Let's get to our boy. Who's this? Brandon Williams. The guy you talking about, number 10. He has in 17 minutes tonight. He was 2 of 4 from the field. 0 of 2 from 3. He was 4 of 5 from his free throw lines, and he missed 1. He also had 8 points. 1 assist and 1 rebound. Let's get to another guy who contributed tonight. Jaden Hardy, 20 minutes, 5 of 12. Damn, 5 of 12. 1 of 5. Yeah, he wasn't shot tonight. 1 of 5 from 3 today. He picking up right where Tim Hardaway left off. He ain't shot. Yeah, but he did have a. We
gotta have one of them on the roster.
Yeah, I guess so. You gotta have one. He had 11 points. He was a +5 in this game. Had 1 assist, 2 rebounds in this game. Gorthman, 12 minutes. He had 3 points in this game. Had 2 assists, 1 rebound. He was 1 of 1 from the field. That was a 3. AJ Lawson in 8 minutes. He had. Let me get off here. AJ Lawson, he had 2 points in this game. Also had a rebound. He was 2 of 3 from his free throw from the free throw line. Sharp, the big 7'5" guy that got everybody impressed in training camp in the preseason. 7 minutes, he's 1 of 3 from the field, 2 points. But he did have an impressive block in the game. He also had a rebound in this game. Let me see if I can find anybody else. Your boy Dwight Powell. Forgot about him. My bad.
Aren't you gonna say DP didn't get up? I know Depot 7 got some run tonight.
Yeah,
don't do that.
Don't worry, you're gonna have a lot of DMPs this season. You don't need them out there no more. Dwight Powell, 7 minutes. Didn't attempt the shot. Don't have to. Thank God. He was a +5 though. He had 3 steals in the game. Also had 3 assists, and also did contribute a rebound. And also we have Miller. He probably won't be on the team. He'll be cut early. 4 minutes. He did have 4 points. He was perfect from the field. Had 1 rebound and 1 block. Let's get to the Milwaukee Bucks. Prince, 23 minutes, 5 points. He was a -24 in this game. 1 block, 2 steals, 1 assist. In this game, Smith.
Sounds like a rough night for him.
Yeah, it was a rough night for all of them. 17 minutes, 7 points. He was a -13. But he did have 10 rebounds. Robbins in 20 minutes, 9 points. He had a block, had 3 assists, 3 boards. Gary Trent Jr., the guy who's the high scorer for the Bucks tonight, 12 points. He was a -23. He had 1 assist, 2 rebounds in the game in 22 minutes. Johnson also in 33 minutes.
Chicken, he did play. Play. Don't do that, Chicken. Talk about Dwight. Dwight's nickname is Dwight did not play Powell.
Yeah, he's gonna nickname DNP. DNP. Johnson. Yeah, so we have to call him Depot 7.
That's actually what. Hey, how funny is it if that's his initials?
Yeah, you don't have
what
to.
If that's his initials?
Brian,
DNP.
Brian, you don't have to call him Depot 7. Just call him DNP.
I like that. That's his new nickname now this season, DNP.
DNP, yeah, there we go. Johnson, 33 minutes. He played a lot for this game. He didn't score a point. All of them minutes, he was a -22, but he did have 8 assists and 3 boards. Bouchon, 13 minutes, 8 points. Livingston, 6 minutes, 2 points. Some dude named Pascasine, he had 28 minutes, played a lot, only had 11 points. Pat Connaughton, 8 points in 16 minutes. Wright, the former Maverick, Deion Wright, 9 minutes. He had 3 points in this game. Ahmoud, 9 minutes. He had 6 points. And we have Green in 17 minutes. He had 3 points. Jackson Jr., 13 minutes. Didn't score a point, but did fill the stat line with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. And Rollins, 14 minutes, had 10 points in this game. And that is your stats and facts of this final preseason for the game about you, me, myself, and I, and also Walt Chisholm. Back to you, Walt Chisholm.
The Mavericks are doing the job tonight. We already got the main course of the interviews out tonight.
Oh man.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's not waste any time. Let's go over to Coach Kidd. Talk about tonight's big time win as we getting ready to go on the 83-0 run.
I guess it was big time. It was the first one they got of the preseason.
You had to bring that up. Here goes Coach Kidd.
Jason, what do you think of the health out there?
Everybody's healthy. Number one goal, what you want to get work done. You want to focus on a couple things, rotation-wise, or guys playing. But I know everybody feels that I answer this question the same way. Health is important. You got to be healthy to have a chance to compete or to win. But tonight gave everyone got an opportunity to get their work in, and I thought everybody did a great job.
I'm sure there was no concern about Klay, missing some shots earlier in the preseason, but I assume it's also good to see him, get 3 in a row there, be able to kind of look at the crowd, hear the cheers. What was your view of him in that quarter and what it meant, even in a small way?
Yeah, I thought Klay's gotten great looks in and out. They haven't gone down, but that's the life of a shooter. He probably can speak better than I can, but he's going to keep shooting, and he made some, and and I think you can see his feet are settling. He's getting comfortable. I think yesterday was big for him to be able to play with Luka. He hasn't had that opportunity, and so again he made 3 in a row, but that's we've seen that in that other jersey, so it's good to see it in our jersey. And so you can see he responded to the crowd. He's excited to be here. He wants to be here, and he's going to help us win.
Coach Kidd, when you're looking at Derek Lively, the Seconds game last year, primarily a rim roller, and tonight he brought out a couple post hooks and floaters. What did you think of that part of his game, and are those some shots that you want him taking this season? Yeah,
I thought he was great. He's been great, in practice and in the games. I thought his touch around the rim with the baby hooks are really, really nice with both left or right. That's something that he's worked extremely hard on. He's not rushing it. He's very comfortable. And then also we know that he's a willing passer, and so being able to do that. But to go to him in a post, I think that's something that we can look to, especially with the space that we'll have with guys on the perimeter, that he'll be able to take his time and play one-on-one. And he's delivered it so far, in the preseason. We believe going forward he can do that too.
What are some other things you saw out of the other young players like D?
Yeah, I thought our E10s in 2 ways have been great for us all camp, and they probably have gotten to play a little bit more than expected because of injuries, and I think they've taken full advantage of that. And I thought Sharp, from where he started in Summer League to where he is today, is a massive jump, and give him credit. Also, I want to give my coaching staff credit for spending the time and putting in the time, both in the morning and night, with that young man. And he's great to work with, and he wants to work. He loves to be coached, but you can see the growth that he's had. And so you look at B. Will, being able to control, run the offense and get everybody involved. You look at Jazz the same way, his growth from this summer to where he's at. Give him credit for putting in the time both morning and night, and the coaching staff that spent time with him. But E-Man, those guys competed, and that's what our culture is all about, and our job is to help those guys get better. They come to work every day. They don't complain. They did everything we've asked them to do, and so we hope they're with the legends as we go forward, and we're going to continue to work with them and try to develop them so that they can reach their goal, and that's to play in the NBA.
Coach, when you see Max play with confidence like he did today, how does it make you feel?
It's great. I think Max, again, Summer League to where he is today, it's you can see the confidence is growing. the work that he's put in, the control, especially in this last game, just being under control, and the game is, I think, starting to slow down for him. And so he's not forcing things, but again, he's putting in the time, both with the coaches and then also watching film, and he wants to get better, and that's the beauty of these young men. They all come into work, watch film, and we're asking them to do things on the floor, and they're delivering.
With a week to go to kind of fine tune some things, how do you feel about where you guys are overall getting ready for the long marathon?
Yeah, well, I think you can ask me that on Wednesday. We got Luka for 1 day, so we've had him a total of 2 days here of training camp. So I think to be able to get him tomorrow and with the guys and start to, foster that chemistry and just getting to know each other, I think that's, we got a week to do that, or less than a week to do that. We'll have Sunday off, but we're in a good seat. We're healthy, we're deep, and now we have to, become a team. We're not the team from last year. We'll be a different team, and we'll be judged throughout. I know you guys will judge us each game, but it's to be judged hopefully in April, May, and June is Judgment Day. So hopefully we have that opportunity to get there.
Grimes wasn't able to put the ball in the basket, but he was able to go get 10 rebounds. And for him to do that at his size, I guess, what does that say about his ability to do it?
Yeah, and I know if the numbers here, I'm tired, I don't want to look, but he was plus 27, I think. Did he score?
1 point.
1 point, that's kind of almost impossible, but it also shows that he can do other things. And when we need that, this is about sacrificing and being unselfish. Some nights it might not be your offensive night, so what else can I do? And I thought he did a great job. He got great looks early, and then I think he shifted to playmaking and then also being able to help us on the defensive side of rebounding the ball. And as Smalls in this league, you need guys like that, and we're happy to have him on our side. The other night, he knocks him down. Tonight, he didn't, but the guys that were on the floor were, and I think that's how he had the plus 27. But to score 1 point and have plus 27, that's pretty cool.
So what's something about Grimes' game that maybe surprised you or you didn't notice being on the opposite end?
Well, I think if I recall, he was a starter on a team that won 47 games. And so we're asking him to come off the bench some nights he might start. And so he's just been a pro. He wants to be here. He's, again, another guy who comes to work. We like guys who like to come to work. And he's put in the time, and he's doing everything we've asked him to do. And, the next step is, again, to foster that relationship with Kai and Luka, because he's going to be on the floor with those guys. But I think his toughness, his ability to defend, and then he can knock down open shots, as we see. Yes, sir.
You going to the season, you do have a lot of scores in comparison to last year. How are you able to keep everyone involved, especially in the preseason and moving forward into regular season?
Well, we're going to flatten the ball. We're going to cut pieces and hand them out to everybody on Wednesday, so everybody can't say they didn't get a chance to touch the ball. No, this is, we're playing for one thing, and that's to win. And so everyone has to put their eye to the side and think about we and us. And so that's what we have in that locker room, and we're excited about that group. But again, as we just talked about, it could be anybody's given night. And we got guys who were here just half the season can be able to tell the new guys, just be patient. You're going to get wide open shots. You're going to get a lot of touches. Even though Luka and Kai will have the ball, they're going to score and they're going to do what they do. But also you're going to be open. You're going to be a big part of the team. And so it's good to have guys that are new that can share their experiences for the newcomers. And so I don't think we'll have a problem sharing the ball. I think the problem is just being patient because there's only 48 minutes in a game. And so, but that's why we're here, and we believe that everybody will get their minutes and shots.
Coach, when you were answering that question about Sharp earlier, you mentioned the legends. I was seeing Could you provide some clarity there? Is the
Oh, I'm not involved in the decision making. No. I just was thinking that if we don't make him a two-way, that he hopefully he is with the Legends. But he's got a clear process, I think. But I'm not involved in those decisions. I'm just the coach that gets the cards, and the cards that I'm handed, I'm gonna play. So not to clarify anything, I didn't want you to get into your question. So, okay.
So Jasmine Gorman's had a pretty good preseason. What can you say about his development as a player, what you've seen these past 4 weeks?
Yeah, he was terrible in summer league, and I'm just telling you the truth. And so for what he's put in, the time that he's put in, he's worked extremely hard. It just shows that you can fail and fall. As long as you have a group that believes in you and you believe in yourself and you're going to do the work, good things will happen. And he's a case for that. He struggled this summer, but he did not stop working. He came back and took full advantage of what we've asked him to do. And so hopefully there's good things for him to come going forward.
Our first Coach Kidd interview. How you think the coach did there, Kendrick?
He did well, man. Explaining, especially with the young guys, Gortman and
Yeah,
Sharp.
now Boardman, he wasn't lying about Boardman. He stunk it up in
Oh
summer
yeah,
league, but
he's bad.
if you watched him play in the preseason, he is balled.
Yeah, man, he's got a shot, got a nice shot, man. I thought that my opinion, I thought, well, if you want to do something crazy like with Dinwiddie and say, you know what, we may not want to do it, we want to go with this young guy, I wouldn't have been surpassed to that. I think that Dinwiddie is going to secure the spot because I think the match is going for a championship. They want Jesse Key. He loves experience, but Did Gorman make a case for him to get one of those two-way contracts? Yeah,
so.
he did. He did. He balled out. So it's gonna be. Listen, it's a good problem to have. You got a lot of good players, especially like good young players behind them playing. It's a good problem to have. But I like what I like about Coach Kidd. If you notice, Coach Kidd is brutally honest. You may not think it, but he's brutally honest with how his team is. You remember?
Yeah, remember a lot of people had a problem with that brutally honest stuff.
But I'm saying he's not shying away this season. Even started training camp, talking about championship. Talking about our goal is to win a championship. If you remember back in when he first got it, the first year, 22 or 21? Yeah,
21.
Even when the Mavericks were making that run, he really wasn't talking championship, because he knew eventually the slipper was gonna go off the foot.
What you said that was an anomaly that year.
Yeah, I mean, he said if you notice with Jason Kidd, you remember he told we just going through the journey. Even in the playoffs, we just going through the journey. We just if it happened, it happened, but we just going through the journey because he knew this team was still a way off. But now, knowing that the pieces are away, he got the trades, the big trades he did in doing the trade deadline last year, and then improving, getting shooting, getting better athletes in her. Yeah, it's okay to talk championship. That's what the Mavericks' goal should be. It should be, we expect to be in the vie for a championship. And Coach Kidd's not afraid to say that. And you got to commend him. He believes he's got a winner. He's got a team. It's a lot of people believe this team has a chance to beat her at the end again. And it's just up to them to make the they have the opportunity to do that. But the West is gonna be a beast, man. You're gonna have it's a lot of good teams in the NBA, but especially in the West. It's gonna be another arms race. But hey, you do have some big key injuries. Hartenstein's out for 2 months with the OKC Thunder. Their big acquisition at center. That's gonna be a big loss for them for the first 2 months of the year. And also we heard the news about Kawhi. He's out indefinitely with his knee.
His career. We'll get to that in a few minutes, but his career is over with.
And also, we talked. I don't know if we talked about it, Jamal Murray. His knee. He's a little banged up. Don't know if he's gonna be back for the start of the season. So it's a lot of injuries to start the season for a lot of different teams. That's America's gonna be vying and jogging for space in that loaded West. So but I like what Coach Kidd is talking about, man.
Stop. We're gonna be number one. We're going 83-0.
Okay, well,
Out of the gate, right out of the
okay.
gate, 83-0.
Well, I'll leave you. I'll leave you there on Earth 2. I'm on Earth 1 right now, so I'm actually talking like real basketball. So if
Talking
you
real
want to follow,
basketball, so you don't think about this, Kendrick. When somebody goes down, we got somebody ready to step up. I mean,
hold on. You
fill in right away.
you just sit up here and said the Mavericks going 82-0, but now they gonna win the championship. That
We're
would be
going
the
83.
biggest. That would be
We're going
the
83-0.
that would be the biggest failure of a season.
Okay, the Patriots did it.
They got at least got to the championship. I don't
Okay,
think
they
you got
might-
the Mavericks. I don't think you got the Mavericks going to get to the championship. They at least got to the Super Bowl. I think you got the Mavs not even making it to. Do you got even make it to the West Finals this year?
Yeah, but I got Milwaukee. I got Minnesota going all the way this year.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I got. Oh, if it's the team that's gonna beat the Mavericks, I think it'll be OKC. I like
OKC. The Mavericks got deeper. OKC didn't get that much deeper to me.
But they still. They got older, which means the young players got 1 year better. I just don't see it. They're gonna miss Cat more than they think they is. Listen, I like Julius Randle, but Cat scared me in the series with the Mavs because I thought he was the difference maker because he was a 7-foot player. But the problem with Cat, he didn't play 7 foot. He wanted to stand out there and shoot threes.
Right.
If you the one game
now you got somebody who can shoot. They got somebody who can shoot and who's not afraid to put the ball on the floor and go to the basket.
Yeah, but this is what I was talking about with Cat. The one game that Minnesota won, Cat took the ball inside and out. He didn't just stay outside. But with Julius Randle, this is no disrespect to Julius Randle. I wanted him here on the Mavs, but he's the same size, he's the same height as PJ Washington. He's not 7 foot, he's 6'9.5. So
the thing why it's okay for them to get rid of Cat because they have Nas Reed.
And
that's
yeah,
okay.
and like I said, not that Nas Reed had a great career year. Can he duplicate that again? It's good to have one good year, but I want to see can he
I don't know. You put him on the floor. You put him on the floor, Julius Randle. You talking about lethal combination there. And what's name? He got a point to prove. He's got a point to prove his year. He got a chip on his shoulder, DiVincenzo.
Oh well, yeah, DiVincenzo was a good guy. Like I said, they got deep. I just think they didn't. Julius Randle, he's gonna listen. First off, can he stay healthy? He's one guy who can't stay.
Number two, he's a gift in the curse.
He can't.
As good as much as he can put you in a game, that Joker will shoot you out of a game.
Yeah, and he's been injury prone for the last 2 years. He hasn't stayed in. Injuries have ended his season one way or another the last 2 seasons. I hope he can stay up. DiVincenzo is a good get. He's a guy who come off the bench and be like a microwave. He's also a guy who if he can spot start in case you're injured. So he's a good get. I just think they're gonna miss Cat more than they think they else. But yeah, like I said, the West is deep, it's loaded, but the Mavs gonna have the saying. And I think the Mavs are the deepest team in the Western Conference, in my opinion, and that depth is shown. If you hear Coach Kidd, Coach Kidd talked about, well, we're healthy, we're deep, and we're still and you're still missing what's called is still out.
Luka?
Not Luka.
Maxey?
No, Maxey back in. I'll get you in a minute. Dante Exum. Dante Exum won't be back to what, January, something like that at the earliest. But you won't miss him because the team is so deep. And like I said, Max is gonna be returning. But even when Maxey didn't return, you don't miss him like you did last season. Remember when Maxey was out? We was like, well, where are we gonna get these minutes from? You don't have to worry about that because you got guys who can play,
like Najee, PJ,
can play those minutes. And
now looking like Omax.
But now Max is back. So like I said, it's a good problem for Coach Kidd to have. He's gonna have guys, like you said, guys gonna be competing for minutes. If you want it, you gotta, and that's on the practice floor. That's when you get your time to shine. You make the most of it. And that's a good problem for the Mavericks to have.
It kind of sounds like a good problem to have, don't it, Kendrick? Have guys fighting for minutes.
Yeah, fighting for minutes, like not and you deserve minutes over there pouting like one guy was. That's nine Detroit right now. Thought him and his daddy thought he should deserve.
Got his daddy on podcast. So he owed my son a conversation.
Okay. The conversation is your son wasn't good enough. And that's why he's asking Detroit.
Before we go to this next guy, real quick, I want to talk about something that Coach Kidd said. I preached this the whole time before we signed this guy, Klay Thompson. I said the thing that Klay Thompson was suffering with is that when he was playing, because of his injury, he couldn't get his feet set over in Golden State because they play so fast. Coach Kidd earlier, he said, if you notice, he said Klay is all right. He's starting to get his feet. He's starting to get his feet set, and that's the main thing that I kept saying with this team. I said Klay Thompson, if he comes to the Mavericks, he's gonna be able to get his feet set better to shoot shots, and that's the main thing that I kept saying. And Coach Kidd nailed it on the head. What I said, once he's able to get his feet set, Klay is gonna be a problem.
Well, listen. Despite last season, Klay still hit more 3-pointers than anybody in the NBA last season. He made more threes than anybody. But he scored 18 points, and that was on a down year. That was on a year he scored. So if he just gives you what he gave you last season, making more threes than anybody in the season, scoring 17, 16, 18 points, it's a big upgrade for the Mavs because I'm sorry. They wasn't getting anything out that. Listen, I like Derrick Jones Jr. Love his defense, helicopter.
Yeah, I heard him on the broadcast trying to say we were gonna miss Derrick Jones Jr.
But when it was time, when the Boston Celtics said, you know what, we're gonna leave Derrick Jones Jr. out there. We're gonna pack the paint. We're gonna cut down his lobs and his going to the basket. Derrick Jones and Josh Green were basically ineffective players. Yes, they're athletic, but in this offense, you got to be able to consistently hit a 3-point shot. And how many times we said, Walt, in those finals, the Mavericks were wide ass open and they couldn't make threes. It wasn't like they were contested threes. Celtics were basically leaving them and saying, "Go ahead and shoot it. We'll live and die with thinking what you shooting because we don't believe if we give Derrick Jones Jr. or Josh Green, if we give them 10 opportunities, we damn sure don't believe they can't even make 2 of them, let alone 5 of them, let alone 50%." And that was proven right. Now they got better shooters, an upgrade now with Klay and also with Quentin Grimes and with Najee Marshall. Now there's going to be more open room for Luka and Kyrie to getting in the paint and work that lob game with D-Live and Gafford. And then you can add on the what I think is an underrated part of his game, PJ Washington, the slashing and cutting to the basket. So they've got the offensive system now to run what they want to run at all levels. And just like I said, we talked about before, Klay's eventually going to get his feet. And then once he does and the shots start falling, that's going to open up everything for the Mavericks. And then if you get PJ Washington improving on his 3-point shot, which people say in practice he has, and then you get the 3-point shooting from Quentin Grimes, Najee Marshall, and Jaden Hardy. Those guys can be consistent. You're gonna have a special thing here in Dallas, and a lot of wins and an opportunity to do something really special this season.
Yes, you are 100% correct. Okay, so next up, Kendrick, it gives me a great honor and a pleasure to debut this right here. I'm so excited. You know, I've wanted this guy on this team for a long time. Said this guy would end his career being a Dallas Maverick. And no, don't do all that. Don't do all that. Great, it gives me great pleasure. He's one of my favorite shooters in the NBA today. And I got him on my basketball team. And I said after he beat Steph Curry in that 3-point shooting contest, said I take this guy any day of the week over Steph Curry shooting. Just give him to me, and he's fine, and I'll take him. But Kendrick, without further ado, my favorite, probably right now, my favorite Dallas Maverick, Klay Thompson.
You think?
Yeah, my favorite Dallas Maverick right now, Klay Thompson, with his first post game interview here with the Dallas Mavericks.
Kyle's gonna
Once
be
we go
jealous,
down,
man.
you got to look at the crowd, take it in a little bit. What did that feel like?
Felt really good. The time you can hit back-to-back threes in an NBA game, good feeling. I thought I had a third one, but it went in and out, and I felt good to catch a good rhythm tonight.
Any rhyme or reason why you had a couple slow shooting games? Obviously, no one, none of the coaching staff, Jason Kidd, he's not worried about it. Nobody's worried about it, but.
I haven't played since April, so can't really simulate live play no matter how much you practice. So at the end of the day, it is the preseason, and that's what it's for. It's to get your legs under you and to just find a good rhythm. And I thought I was able to do that in 3 preseason games.
You got a day yesterday, I guess, to kind of get your feet wet with Luka. Where would you say you guys are now with a week still to tweak and a long marathon ahead?
I think we'll be great, and a huge reason why I'm here is because of Luka and the chance to play with him. And with a week ahead, we'll have a lot of time to build great chemistry. But he's such a great player. I don't think he needs much time to get acclimated to new teammates. He's elevated everybody's game since he's been in the NBA.
Klay, what have your early impressions been of playing for Jason Kidd with the Mavs so far?
I really enjoyed playing with Mr. Kidd. First off, I was just a huge admirer of his game growing up, especially his mixtapes, some of the best ever. The pass he threw, you still don't see to this day. I mean, Luka does a good impression of it. And he just seems like such a great leader, and he is able to convey his message very well when he speaks. So I have really enjoyed playing for Mr. Kidd, like I said, and I'm excited to play for him for the next few seasons, obviously.
Like thinking big picture a bit, you've been on teams with great players before. What does it take to actually, play or serve in your role on a good team? And I guess what type of sacrifice does it take?
I think when you are on a team with championship aspirations, you have defined roles, everybody on the team, and we obviously know who the guys are who are going to bring us there, but it's up to everybody else, like myself, to define our role and see what we can do to help this team win as many games as possible. And we are lucky to have 2 superstars in Kai and Luka, and then depth. I mean, we're lucky to have great depth, and just defining your role is what really helps teams reach their peak.
Klay, how do you switch mentally from preseason to the season?
There's not much of a switch, honestly. You want to do your best no matter when you put an NBA uniform on, because you see the patch, you see the number, you see your name, and with that comes a ton of pride. So that's why it's so important to treat these games like regular season, because they prepare you for what's to come. And I'll be ready in a week. I haven't been this excited in a long, long time.
Klay, you played with superstars like Steph Curry, Kyrie, and Luka. How are you able to just go out there and just let the game come to you instead of just forcing everything?
Kevin Durant, too. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
You try to simplify things, and not when you're on such a talented team, you don't have to be a hero. And that's what attracted me to come here was I think these guys can help me get the best out of myself. And lastly, just have fun. Like, when you're having fun, you're playing with a smile on your face, basketball is the best.
Klay, Derek Lively mentioned how important it is for him as he's building chemistry with you to figure out your rhythm as a shooter. You guys worked a lot on handoffs at practice yesterday, and just how has that process gone with him? What have you learned about him as a screener?
Well, D-Live has so much potential. It's really cool to see Tyson Chandler working with them because Tyson was such a great player here. And they play very similar styles. What's really impressed me about Derek is his post game. I mean, I didn't know he had such great touch. He has a great spin move. He's got a great jump hook. I think we can really utilize that this year because so much switching happens in the NBA. I think he can grow his game with the ability to hit that jump hook. I mean, it's kind of a lost art in today's NBA. It was like a go-to shot back in the day, and I think D-Live will keep that shot alive, so will Gaff. I mean, those guys are such great finishers at the rim that they'll help my game just as much as I help them.
Klay, piggybacking off of his question a little bit, when you're looking at yourself, you've been used as a screener a little bit, but also as a ball handler. How do you think doing both of those things can really help unlock your full game here with the Mavs?
That's just being a basketball player. I mean, it feels just as good to set up a teammate for an open shot as it does to make an open shot or push the break and initiate the offense. And I think I have the ability to have a really complete floor game, but I'm just going to do whatever this team asks me because at the end of the day, winning trumps everything.
All right, that was Klay Thompson with his first Dallas Mavericks post-game interview talking about Derek Lively. You know what? He's right. If Derek Lively start hitting that hook shot, we might have a situation on our
We
hands.
talked about this even last season. When I a guy that knows the know around that franchise said they really they're taking it slow with him, but they see the potential of the inside game and the offensive game he has. Is that if he can put it together, he can be an all-star on this team. On this team, and what that would do as Kyrie ages, not trying to put Kyrie in the grave, but as he ages,
Are you trying to kill Kyrie? Okay.
No, I'm not trying. But as he ages, this is life. Nobody's LeBron who has these physical tools that nobody else has. Other people are just normal when they age. As he ages, and if Derek Lively can continue growing his game, his offensive game, that puts the stats. You don't have to go out and go try to get another guy. You got that extra. You got that other young guy to go with Luka as he gets into the prime of his career. That's all I'm saying about Derek. But to go off on start on Klay, what he was talking about. The one thing I don't think Klay would do, and is that and he's talking the right things, is that he's letting the game let the game come to him. And just because you have a few shots, you miss a few shots, you don't want to press, because if you start pressing, you start try to force a Willer shot in there, then you start missing more and more. And I don't think he'll do that, but you just hope he doesn't press. Even if his shot is even if his shot is slow to get to what his normal form is at the start of the season, just don't press. Do the other, like you said, do the other little things, because like you said, he has a deep team. It's not like he was at Golden State where he was required, because that wasn't a deep team. It wasn't a good team. Like Walt was right. That last championship run, that was it for them. He's not required to be their second best player. He could do that 6-7 years ago, easily be their second best player. But at his age right now, he's not required now to be the Mavericks' second best scorer or second best player. He can just fill his role, like he talked about, be on the corner. They may do some picks or some drags or some slot or some pickoff plays where he can catch the ball like he did in Golden State, a few plays that gives him a little rhythm. But other than that, just be who you is, play defense. The game will come to him, and when it does, this Maverick team is going to be looking really nice Because we know one thing about Luka. I keep trying to tell people that he's a willing passer. He's going to find anybody and everybody open because he sucks so much of the defense to him. Klay's going to have his looks, and it's going to be a beautiful thing to watch when he starts getting that shot rhythm back. I don't think it's going to take that long.
This is true. You bring up a good point. Make sure this is the right. Yes, this is 24, 25. Okay, so is this the right?
Oh,
right year.
okay.
That might be last year. That's, I don't think that's this year's.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bring this one up. But let's take a look at the Mavs schedule here.
Yeah, I looked on ESPN.
I got it right here.
Yes.
I'm about to bring it up. I wanted to make sure I bought the right one. I was making sure. Bring up the Mavs.
This is not a tough schedule. It's a
no, yeah.
Schedule. It started off, so it's not a tough one. As far as the first 10 or 15 games, it picks up mid-November. But to start off, this is a very doable schedule for the Mavs to get some wins. And this is what Coach Kidd was talking about: having health and starting the season off right. If you notice, what's gotten the Mavs have had great starts to seasons. It's just when they get into November, it's injuries. They get injuries around in November and December, and then they start lagging off, and they try to pick it up back in January and February and March to get back in. That's kind of like what happened last year. Hopefully the Mavericks can have good health so they can, like we talked about, they can have a good record, because if Luka's gonna try to win MVP, he's got to get a top two seed.
I got to be honest with you, man. I think last year was his best chance to try to win it.
Well, well, listen, I don't think it has to be scoring, because if he's got, I don't think he has to get 30.
He's got to have them in the top.
He's got, but I just put it this way: if Luka is scoring 28 and he's getting maybe 12 assists and getting 9.5 or 8 rebounds, and he's shooting, high 50s from the field.
You know what? But you know they're gonna knock him just like they tried to do last year. It's like, well, he's got Kyrie. They're gonna be like, well, he's got Kyrie and Klay, so of course he's supposed to.
Well, I think he's starting. I think the good thing for him, he's starting off basically the favorite to win it. Remember, Joker won it last year, and Joker's kind of percentage wise is the favorite now, but I don't think he's going to win. He's got 3 in the last 4 years. So if you want to talk about him and Shea are basically right behind. They're kind of like in my mind, co-favorites to try to go for the MVP with Ant-Man a little distant behind, and also JT. JT's in the mix also.
Okay, so here's the first month right here. Start off with the Spurs. We go to Phoenix.
Yeah, got Phoenix.
We at Phoenix Saturday, next Saturday night. Then we're gonna be we come home for Utah.
So on Monday night,
on the following Monday night.
It's a back-to-back.
Kendra, I hope you're getting ready. Get a look at this schedule. You look at this schedule here.
Then back-to-back. It's a back-to-back. 28 to 29. You at Minnesota. This will be a toughie right here. This will be a toughie. Timberwolves. Back-to-back, but it's doable. Then what is that? That's on a Wednesday. So I think that'll be an ESPN game. 29th. Then the 31st, that'll be a Friday. Back at home against Houston. And that'll end the month of October. That'll be Halloween at home against Houston. And then come the 3rd, A first night of a back-to-back East Coast against some East Coast teams at home, a back-to-back home games with the Orlando Magic and the Indiana Pacers.
Yes.
And that's on November 3rd and November 4th. Then take a break from that. Election Day on the 5th. Nobody will be playing on the 5th.
Nobody's playing, but then they fly to Chi-Town.
No, actually, this is a homestand right here. This is a homestand.
Oh, okay, yeah, we are on homestand. You're right.
Yeah, this is a 4-game homestand. On the 6th, facing the Bulls.
Hold on. I just want to remind you something. Look, you see that right there? In the month of November, the Mavericks play almost every Sunday in the month of November, which means Cowboys and Mavericks will be going on at least when the Cowboys lose. We got the Mavericks that night to pick us up.
God dog.
Pick us up when we
really? God dog.
Go.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Cowboys lose. Yeah. We know Walt done left the ship. He done left.
Yeah.
He left the ship.
Yeah, over with.
He said I had enough. When Jerry had that meltdown, he said that's enough. Fight's over. Fight's over.
My owner broke. My owner's broken.
He broke. But then after the Bulls game, the Mavericks end their homestand against the Phoenix Suns on the 8th. What date is that? The 8th.
That's a Friday.
That's a Friday. So that'll probably be ESPN game at 6:30. 6:30. That'd be an ESPN game. And then on the 10th, that'll be a Sunday. Denver
Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets. That'd be the tournament play, right? Yeah.
No, I think the Golden State game is the first tournament game.
I thought it was a Denver. I thought it was okay. No, yeah, you're right. The Golden State. My bad. Yeah. It's not the Golden State's the first game of NCAA tournament play. Yeah. Okay. Well, then that's just a regular game against the Denver Nuggets. But then the next game, the 12th, circle your calendars. Klay returns. He's gonna get the full treatment. Video. We're looking for a game 6 Klay moment. Yeah, he getting a video. He may even get some kind of presents or something out there. They're gonna do the full thing for Klay. Mavs against Warriors. That'll probably be televised. Will that be on TNT? Something like that. Whatever, it'll be televised. Right. On the 12th, it'll be national televised game. Mavs at Warriors at 9 p.m. And then after that, they got to look. This is the middle of a 3-game road stand, West Coast road stand. They go to Utah to play the Jazz on the 14th. That'll be an 8 p.m. start. Then back at home to face Wembanyama.
Yeah.
On the 16th.
We're gonna go ahead and get Wemby 2 L's back to back.
That's both of their home games. Both of their home games against the Spurs in quick. Okay, then that'll be a 7:30 game, and then it's a tough back-to-back. Then after you face Wembanyama, you get your first look at SGA on the 17th. That'll be Mavs. Is that a Sunday game? Mavs and
the Thunder. Yep.
Okay. Mavs and Thunder, 6 p.m. start.
Who did the Cowboys play on the? See the Cowboys play on the.
Hopefully it's at 12.
You know what? I actually think the Cowboys don't play that because they got Monday Night Football.
Okay.
They don't play that Sunday.
All right, that's good.
They don't play that Sunday. They play that Monday night.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that sits right because the Mavericks play on the 19th. So the Mavs after the OKC Thunder on the 17th. Then on the 19th.
So we got Mavs Sunday, Cowboys Monday, and then Mavs again on Tuesday.
Yeah. Back at home against the Pelicans. First look at the thinner Zion. And
he might be back to big size by then.
Hey, it depends on which porno star he's with now. You know, they feed him. Which porn star he with. He like them. I mean, boy, get it. I mean, get off Instagram with the porno stars. What you doing? Find a good, nice, clean girl at church, man. I mean, what you doing? I mean, but anyway, then on the 22nd, back at the Nuggets. That's a 9 p.m. tip at Denver. And then on the 24th, the day before Thanksgiving, at Miami in South Beach. I think that'll be a Sunday game.
The Cowboys play the Commander on that Sunday.
That'll be a 12 o'clock game, won't
it? Yes. And I think we're supposed to have Sean Merriman on that day too.
Okay, yeah, but they'll get that L on out the way, but then we start doing math. They get the L on out the way. So we
can get to the real team later on that day.
Yeah. 24th Mavs in South Beach at
you know what, Kendrick? I think that let me check and see, because I think that game comes on early too. I think that game is going to be going on.
That's a 5 o'clock tip.
Yeah, okay, that's a 5 o'clock start game. Okay, yeah. Okay.
So then it's a front end of a back to back. Then Mavs at Hawks. Luka got 73 last time he was in ATL. We're gonna get this year. Mavs at Hawks, 6:30 tip on the 25th, and then, but hopefully Jalen Brunson can play in this game. He hasn't played it in Dallas since he left.
I think he's playing this game, so we get it. He's got his buddies with him now.
Mavs host Knicks on the 27th.
Wait, I thought Jalen Brunson played tonight. Luka.
Nope, he did not. We got 60-20-20. He did not. He was hurt then. Nope, he did not. He was in street clothes. I remember that. His behind was in street clothes. Mavs host Knicks on the 27th. That'll be a 6:30 tip. And then to end the month of November, Mavs head back to Utah. That's a weird kind of schedule right there.
I mean, I look at this schedule and I don't see one L in the month of November. Not one.
Mavs
all across the board.
Mavs at Utah, 8:30 tip on the 30th, to end the month of November. Then to start the month.
Is this it, NBA? Is this all you can offer us in the month of November? I mean, this is easy work. Look at this. This is light work. I mean, come on, stop.
The last time you said light work about a Dallas sports team, the Cowboys team basically got broken 2 months ago.
That was different. That was a different team.
Okay. All right. On December 1st.
Well, we don't need to go over December yet. Don't go over December yet.
You don't go December?
No, not yet.
To Christmas. I was going all the way to Christmas.
Yeah, we don't need to go. We're just gonna get through the first month of November.
All right. And that's it.
Yeah, man. I see light work all across this board. I mean, Dubs the whole first week, the second week. I mean, I can't believe the NBA made this light ass schedule for us. Do they not know what they just did?
What do you mean?
I mean, they gave us this light schedule. I mean, this is easy work. Every team on here.
Listen. This is don't do that. This is not light. You're right.
It's not light. It's easy work.
You have the Nuggets twice on the road. Also, you have OKC on the road, and you have Minnesota on the road.
Wow.
And also you're at Golden State, and also you got a couple.
Oh, I get it. You worry about the altitude thing. Don't worry about that.
And then you also have Phoenix twice.
Oh, that's really easy work.
Then you also got the Spurs twice in this, so it's not it's doable. It's doable, but it's gonna be tough. The Mavericks may come out of this with maybe about 3 or 4 losses. Come out of November, going to Denver, 3 or 4 losses. But hey, they've been a good road team. But I will tell you this. I heard something Harp said. The Mavs been a good road team the last 2 years. If they just become an elite home team like every other good team actually does, they'll win 60 games because they figured out the road. If you notice, the last 2 seasons under Coach Kidd, 2 good seasons under Coach Kidd, they've been pretty damn good on the road. It's just the home thing we got to figure out. Once they figure it out, sky's the limit. And also, anybody want to know, the Denver Broncos destroyed the New Orleans Saints 33 to I think what was that 10? Yeah, 33
10. My God, didn't even watch it. All right, before we get out here, let me give you some
nobody else did
news. Get you some news that you can use around the NBA. Cue up my my music here if I could find it. Don't blame it on the rain. Where you at, music? Where you at? Okay, well, we'll just go with this one. All right, Kendrick, let's get you some news you can use. Brought to you by us. As you announced earlier, Kawhi Leonard is out indefinitely, as it was announced.
Yeah, he's done. That means done. That means done.
He's done. I mean, he's never gonna be able to give you long lived games again. He's just not gonna do it.
Yeah,
he's got Brandon Roy. He's gonna come out and give you a good game. And then next week,
it's bone on bone.
The knee is gonna swell up. The knee's gonna swell up, and it ain't gonna what's the name?
It's bone. It's almost bone on bone. Listen, this is like Perk said on NBA Today. Listen, those tendons, the MCL, ACL. There's so much surgery you can have on tendons. It's like big muscles or big organs or something. A little small tendons. It's not that much surgery you can keep cutting in on them things. It's going to get to, if it's not now, bone on bone. That's why it's swelling. Arthritic knees. I give him this year, and then you probably gonna hear an announcement.
Well, I think I don't know how long his contract is. He's probably gonna play out his contract, and then that's it. He's probably gonna be able to give you like 10 games.
Yeah. So also his compadre, I guess you can call those guys when they was in the Clippers, the Hurt Brothers, because Paul George, bone bruised. Don't know when he's gonna be back.
Yeah, we saw him hyperextend his on national television. He actually hyperextended his. We saw that.
Yeah, he got a bruise on his knee bone, so yeah, that's tough. So.
Kendrick, did you see Mark Cuban on First Take the other day?
No, I did not.
He had some really insightful stuff to say. He bought why he sold the team, and he basically was saying that it's all about where you have to be at location wise, and he was like you look at, he was like basically for our organization now. You have to build to stay where you want to be. You got to build a casino. You got to basically be in a good area. He's like, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I don't know anything about it. So, my best thing to do was to sell the team. He also brought up a good point too, though. They asked him about the revenue of the NBA, and he said, you know what, the revenue is good, but he's like, he doesn't think the salary cap is going to jump like everybody thinks it is because and this is a problem that we have in here in Dallas, that a lot of teams, a lot of other people, he was like, that Bally's thing really hurt the NBA. They lost, he's like, the Mavericks lost a huge chunk of money with that. Which he's right. He's right, because right now what we have, we're struggling to figure out how we're gonna watch Mavs game, and they talking about putting it on Channel 8, and now today they announced that they're gonna be releasing an app to watch it for people who can't get it, who can't get the channel or whatever.
Yeah, Channel 29, I forgot the channel. I can get it because my DirecTV package.
Yeah, but now today they announced they're coming out with an app for people who don't live in Dallas and want to watch the Mavs or whatever. So there's gonna be an app, just like the Stars got the Victory Plaza.
Yeah,
the Victory Plus. They might as well just get on Victory Plus.
So that's good. That's good. Give everybody a chance to be able to watch the game. Yeah, that balance thing really it screwed a lot of people over.
It screwed a lot of NBA, because he said that was a big contract that the Mavericks lost.
So they're going filing for bankruptcy. So that screwed a lot of people up. Remember, nobody don't remember, Balance took over. Used to be Fox Sports. And then it turned into Bally's.
Well, but, I guess because Fox Sports started FS1.
Yeah, FS1, and
so they left it.
Yeah. So,
but remember, there's a rumor that Fox Sports is supposed to buy it back, and I guess they were like, we don't want it.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, we don't want
it. It's still it's still some NBA teams on that Bally's, right?
But they filed bankruptcy, so Bally's is pretty much going away.
Yeah, but I know, but I saw some NBA teams on, like,
you might have some still left on there. I mean, because they probably just got nowhere to go. But the Mavericks are just like, we're not going to, because I think right now, if you're still on there, I don't even think you're making any money.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I know the Mavericks gonna have at least 15 games on Channel 8. The rest will be on Channel 29 if you can get it. And then, like Walt said, they got an app that they're gonna be coming out, and for people who don't have either of those options. But I wish they put it on channel back on Channel 21. That was the best thing, man.
It was channel. I don't think Channel 21. It's not necessarily a thing anymore. But the thinking would be, why don't they just put it on? I don't get why they just won't unblock the teams out on League Pass and make everybody buy League Pass. I mean, you have a thing where people can do it.
Yeah, but you getting the money and stuff, contracts and everybody, stuff like that. These networks don't want to be cut in and out of anything, and then the leagues don't want to be cut out of anything. That money maybe coming in them and stuff like that. So that goes with streaming and all like this. It's just a big. Everybody's trying to grift off everybody else.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's a good point, but I mean, you got the League Pass app. Like, I mean, if people want to spend money to get it, you might as well. It's not like It's not like you blacking out the games because of Bally's anymore. Bally's doesn't exist for us anymore, so you can unblock the games now at this point.
Right.
But we'll see how that goes. So also, Kendrick, today the top 10 ESPN did their NBA rankings for 2024, and their top 10 players came out today.
Okay.
Would you like to take a guess at who's number one?
I'm thinking his name is Joker.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you like to take a guess who's number two?
I think his name is Giannis.
No, incorrect.
Wow.
Giannis comes in at number 3.
Oh, well, it's Luka.
Okay, you're correct.
Yeah.
What about number 4?
Number 4 probably would be Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Number 4 is SGA.
Number 4.
Well, who's actually number 4? You can tell me who it is. SGA?
Yep.
Okay. Now, who you think it should be number 4?
Ant.
Okay.
Think it should be Anthony Davis. I mean, Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards.
I hope you didn't say Anthony Davis.
Not Davis. And I think they overrating this guy. I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out how at number 5, this guy didn't even win the MVP of the finals. His teammate did. His teammate also won MVP of the Eastern Conference, and they got this guy at number 5.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
There's
a big hype on him right now.
It's always been a love affair for Jason Tatum. Despite all his failures and big moments before this last season, his team winning a championship. That's just my opinion. It's been a love affair between, maybe because he's a Boston Celtic or he's quote supposed to be the best of the Boston Celtics. I think Jaylen Brown wants to have something to say about that, since he did win MVP of the Eastern Conference and the NBA Finals. But hey, if he, I'm not mad at it. I'm not finna say and Roy's to stink about it. He's what they feel the 5th best player. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna fight him on it. He could be lower, but if they want to put him at 5, I'm not gonna fight him about it.
Yeah, I don't agree with this next one either. At number 6, who you think's at number 6?
At number 6, I think it is. Is it Steph Curry?
It is Steph Curry.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna tell you why I don't agree with it. Guess who you think's at number 7?
That's gotta be Ant.
Nope.
Well, that okay.
Ant came in at number 10.
Wow. At number 8, is it Kevin Durant?
Nope. Kevin Durant comes in at number 9.
Okay. And who are we talking about? Is it 7 or 8? I gotta do now.
Number 7. Number 7.
At 7. Hold on. Is it Jalen Brunson?
Nope.
Hold Hold on. LeBron?
It is LeBron. So you gotta help explain to me. You gotta help explain this to me because I'm having a real hard time trying to understand this. How is Steph Curry better than LeBron James? In what way?
Maybe because he more recently won a championship. I don't know.
Okay. So the Golden State Warriors didn't even make the championship. I mean, didn't even make the playoffs last year, and the Lakers did.
Well, it's going like it's the same thing with I'm gonna say with JT. It's a love affair with Steph Curry and the Currys. I mean,
yeah,
he's a nice guy. I mean, good family guy. You know, he's a great shooter. Everybody loves him because it's an easy thing to do to be a shooter. You know, you don't have to be athletic to do what he does. And hey, he's got a beautiful basketball game. People love it. But you know, I think that's why they listen. In no way, shape, or form. That's the reality. Other than shooting, Steph Curry is not close to anything else as far as basketball than LeBron James. That's just being factual. Other than shooting, he's not better than LeBron at anything else on the basketball floor.
That's it. Thank you. Exactly my point.
He's not. I mean, other than shooting, but you know they credit shooting. I mean, right now because how the league is spread, floor is spread. People value shooting more than they do dunks.
And LeBron, I'm pretty sure LeBron still average more than Steph Curry did last year. I'm almost certain he did.
Let me see. Hold on. I'll find out right quick. You go ahead and keep talking.
Well, no, I was getting ready to say this too, real quick. So if you ask me personally, when you get to Shea, I would put Ant where Shea is at number 4. I'd put Shea at number 5. I'd put Jason Tatum at maybe at number 10. And I'd swap LeBron. I'd swap LeBron at number 6.
Okay.
And put Curry. I put Curry at 7. Oh, you forgot. I was gonna tell you. You should guess who number 8 is. It's only one guy you didn't name.
It can't be Devin Booker.
Nope.
No. Hold on.
Shit. I'll give you a hint. It's a big.
Is it in the East or the West? Oh, Joel Embiid.
It is Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
It is Joel Embiid at number 8.
Okay, hold on. I got it now. I got it now. Hold on. Okay, let's see who we got. Okay, let me see. Put it out there. Put it out there. Okay, here's the leading scores were. No, why they
LeBron averaged 25.7 last year, and Steph Curry averaged 26.4.
Okay.
So he averaged 1 point better, one point higher than him.
Okay.
And Steph Curry played. Well, here's the reason why Steph Curry played 3 more games than LeBron.
Yeah, but that don't matter. I mean, that 3 more games don't really matter much in the. Because both of them played a amount of. How many games did each of them play?
That's what I said. One played 70. LeBron played 71. Steph played 74.
Yeah, that don't matter much. That's just
it does for Steph because he shoots a lot of threes.
I know, but as far as games played, it's just 3 more games. Unless
I mean,
unless one of them three, he pumped in 50 or something, which could have happened. So,
Okay, so who do you think came in at number 11?
Best players?
Yep.
Number 11?
Yep.
Is it Jaylen Brown?
Nope. Jaylen Brown comes in at number 14.
Oh, disrespect to Jaylen Brown still. Damn, he just getting disrespected all over the place. It's got to be Jalen Brunson. It's got to be Brunson.
Nope, Jalen Brunson comes in at number 12. All I can tell you is this guy's got up next. Still don't know who it is.
Wembanyama.
Yep. Comes in at number 11.
Wembanyama.
Up after Jalen Brunson at number 12 comes up Anthony Davis. Jaylen Brown at 14. Who do you think at number 15 is? Kendrick?
Number 15.
You mentioned his name already.
Devin Booker.
It is Devin Booker.
Okay.
Tyrese Halliburton comes in at 16. Donovan Mitchell comes in at 17. Bam Adebayo at 8.
Oh, did Donovan Mitchell too low?
No, he's probably right where he needs to be.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you want to swap him for Halliburton.
Yeah, I will swap him. Listen, Indiana had a great year, but they fell into a lot of play series where they had a lot of teams play against, had a lot of injuries. But I don't think Halliburton. He had a great year, but I don't think if he had a pickup game, I don't think that nobody's taking Halliburton, over Donovan Mitchell. That's just at least my opinion. I don't think they're doing that. But I want to mention it. But you remember a few years back. This goes to my utter disdain for Devin Booker.
Uh-huh.
You remember a few years back, people were sitting up here saying, "Well, who's better, Booker or Luka?" I think we all ended that debate. Remember, people were saying, "Boy, this guy's the top 5 player." Who the
I know some people that's got him for MVP.
Who?
They got Devin Booker for MVP.
He ain't
right now today.
He ain't winning MVP. He ain't winning MVP. He ain't winning MVP because he ain't gonna have the ball. He's gonna have to share the ball with them other 2 guys. And I know one guy that definitely gonna get his shots up this year. He was playing a little silent last season. A little, but we all know that guy gonna put up some shots this season. If he's not healthy, if he's healthy. We know Bradley Beal gonna put up a lot of shots this season. I just want to make sure, hopefully, Kevin Durant don't say what he said last season. He said, "I don't know. All I'm doing is just sitting in this corner. I don't do nothing much. Just sit in this corner waiting on the other 2 guys to do something." So,
Tyrese Maxey comes in at 19. John Morant comes in number 20, which is kind of odd.
You got to build himself back up, man. You got to build himself back up.
21 comes in Paul George. 22.
Some people say he's the greatest player to ever play in the NBA.
Yeah. Next up, the next guy, number 22, is Kawhi Leonard.
Hey, you just scratch DMP on him.
Next up after that is Damian Lillard. 24 is Palio, and number 25 is Kyrie Irving.
Oh yeah, I remember. I heard about Kyrie at 25.
With De'Aaron Fox nipping at his heels.
I think right now, if I had to do it, I put Kyrie ahead of Dame.
I might put Kyrie ahead of John Morant. I think John Morant should be number 25. Definitely should be ahead of Kawhi Leonard. Because Kawhi Leonard.
Hell yeah, he gotta be. Yeah,
Kawhi Leonard shouldn't even be in the top 20.
Well, let me tell you something. We know he won't have that number from the start of next season.
Well, you know what? I take that back. Kawhi did play a lot of games last season. He did play a lot of games last season.
Yeah, it's great, but he won't have that number next season. Because he ain't gonna be playing.
If he has any number next season.
Oh man.
All right. Well, that's it for the news you can use, but I'll tell you what, Kendrick, next Thursday night, we are all ready to go because you can join us live, Kendrick. You can join us live next Thursday. The NBA season starts. San Antonio is coming to see us. We're gonna be live next Thursday night.
And guys, that will be a TNT game. That's a TNT game. So, yeah, that'll be a TNT. I think that'll be the first game on the TNT doubleheader. But remember, NBA tips off next this coming Thursday. This coming Tuesday. Boston raises their banner, hosts the Knicks, and then after that you got Minnesota and LA.
Right that's on Tuesday night.
On Tuesday night.
NBA is officially back next Tuesday night. But like I said, we will be back. We kick off next Thursday night.
I still got a problem with that.
What?
I would have rather I wanted Boston first. I wanted the Mavs.
No, you know that normal. You know that doesn't happen.
No, I wanted to be a rematch in the finals. I wanted to go right back in there.
That doesn't happen.
Right back in there. Started right back off. Get that stink out you. Get that stink out your nose fast. Get it out of there fast.
I think the last time that happened, that was the Mavericks did that on Christmas Day.
Yeah,
remember we had the lockout.
Yeah,
and we came back. We played Miami.
Yeah, I like that. I think every first game needs to start off with the end of the NBA Finals game. The end of the NBA. I think that needs to be a rematch. The first game. I think when you raise your banner, you need to raise it against the team you beat in the finals.
I'll give you this. I'll give you this. If it's not that, then it definitely should be the Christmas Day game.
Yeah, for some, they had Mavs. I think I got a problem with that. I'm sorry. OKC got done dirty. No, listen, I know Phoenix is the draw because they got Kevin Durant, Booker, and stuff like that. But Phoenix shouldn't be on. OKC should have one of them Christmas Day slots. I think they got done dirty. I'm sorry. I know. Listen, they had the number one.
Christmas.
They had the number one. They had the number one seed. In the West. Shaw was number 2 in MVP voting. They should have got one. They should have got a Christmas Day.
It's not a draw. They're not a draw. They're not a draw.
Well, it might not be a draw, but you got to show them respect for being a good basketball team, man.
You know, all the teams that are playing on Christmas Day are draws. They make money. Who are you gonna put OKC with that actually? You
could have ended them. You could have ended them that night against Denver. Could have ended them that night against Denver.
Well, no, it had to be a West Coast team at night.
That's what I'm saying. Denver plays pretty late sometimes. It just depends.
Do we have the Christmas Day? Let's see. Let's take a look. Christmas Day games. You got San Antonio Spurs and Knicks. Yo, they play the Nuggets at 9 o'clock. So they play the Nuggets. That's why it's so late.
That's Phoenix, yeah.
Okay, then the Lakers are gonna play Golden State. Wait a minute.
Shocker. Steph versus LeBron. But remember, the Mavericks play at 1 p.m.
Yeah, the Mavericks play at 1 p.m. But Boston and them must play after us. They play at 3.
Yeah.
Boston and the 76ers. Lakers and Golden State.
Lakers and Golden State's the ABC game. All of them ABC, but most of them is on ESPN. But Lakers and Golden State.
Only one that's on ESPN is the morning one. I'm pretty sure ours will be.
It's got to be the late one, the last one. Let's go because they're not gonna put that on national TV.
The early one and the late one is the only two that's on ESPN, and the our game is on ABC. The Celtics and 76ers game is on ABC, and the Golden State Warriors and Lakers game is on ABC.
Okay, it's kind of be like last time when we host the Lakers. When we host the Lakers 2 years ago.
Well, last year we were on last because we hosted the 70. No, I'm sorry, we hosted Sun. We hosted Sun. No. We went to Footprint. Footprint.
The year before that, it was the Lakers, and I think that was at 1:00.
It was. You're right. I was at that game.
Mm-hmm. So it'd be the same thing.
All right, man. So there you have it. You join us live next Thursday. It's here. We here.
Yeah, Walt's so excited because he know that Cowboys season when Jerry milled down, that basically ended the season. At least it didn't take that long.
Not only that, we want to give a shout out to Kendrick, wherever you at, it's ladies' night tonight.
Yeah, it certainly was late. It certainly was late at night with that 80-year-old dentist her hands were shaking with that drill.
No, I don't think you want that. But before we go, I think we missed it for you. We missed it for you, but we're not gonna miss it this Friday because we made it again, Kendrick. It's another Friday.
Hold on, let's tell you the truth. It's an hour away from Friday. It's 11:01.
We made it to another Friday.
Action on the East Coast is Friday. So I guess you can play that song.
Friday is when a brother gets paid. That's when a brother gets paid. Work and make, but no. That's what I'm out here hustling for. All right, man. We're gonna be playing this again next Thursday because we're gonna be heading to a Friday night. It's gonna be a payday for somebody. Not one for Kendrick this week, but it's gonna be payday next Friday for Kendrick.
Go, man. Quit counting my days.
Gave all that money. He gave that money with that shaking old white woman. We're walking to his mouth with a drill. She said, don't worry about that shaking. My head won't be shaking when I'm walking over your mouth, boy.
Oh man,
don't worry about it. She said, don't worry about my shaking.
Monarch Dentistry, boy. If you ain't got nowhere else to go to them. That's the advertising put for them. You got.
All I can tell you is whatever insurance you got, don't sign up with Kendrick people. Don't sign up with them. All right, man. So we'll be back. We'll be back next Thursday night.
Yeah.
Till then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do what's best for business. That's what I'm out here hustling for. Skip Murphy, Nana Lee, Sam Putney. I'm so glad it's Friday. Yeah, that's how we do it in the morning, baby, in Dallas. Woo. I'm so glad it's Friday. Why y'all rolling down 635? I'm so glad that it's Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday. That's when a brother gets paid. Listen to Skip Murphy in the morning show. My radio station is Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday. I can't wait. That's when a brother gets paid. I gotta get to work next Friday. That's when I'm out here hustling for. It's going down. Managed ways. Look for it. Yeah. CO. We hit him with another one. I wish you guys nothing but best. The ceiling is the roof.